The offending part, the water pump. This is the old one, obviously. And I'm sure I got a little bit of lateral movement on the pulley of the water pump. Just thought I'd share some stats with you on fuel consumption. Yeah, not meant to be like that, eh? But you might see there's a little bit of rust around this top surface here. What's that all about? There's a little bit of a harmonic noise there. Sounds like a bearing almost. When I first looked at this Marla, it's about 400 and something k's south of here. That's when we first noticed it. It was pretty hot, above 40 degrees. I waited for this to cool down a bit, and I'm sure I got a little bit of lateral movement on the pulley of the water pump. But I've just checked it with a lever and it's not moving at all at the moment, so yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Have a listen to that. That explains our location. Heritage Caravan Park, Alice Springs. It's supposed to be in Ayers Rock at the moment. It's supposed to be going across the Great Central Road tomorrow. Got this booked in with Toyota in 2 days' time. That's the earliest we get it in. It's due for a 270,000 k service anyhow, so that was going to happen at Kalgoorlie. Now it's going to happen here at Alice Springs, and hopefully they'll look at that. I've ruled out the Isla Pulley serpentine belt, and if you've been watching my videos, you know that the Isla Pulley was replaced last month and serpentine belt the month before. But hopefully it's either the vacuum pump or the water pump. Here at Peter Kittle Toyota in Alice Springs, picking up the Landcruiser. Replaced the water pump, told them to replace the thermostat at the same time. It's about 5:15 p.m. on a Wednesday. Been here since Sunday, as you probably know. Anyhow, I'm just waiting for the paperwork to be sorted out, and I'll pick up the water pump. We'll have a look at it. This is the water pump. Have a listen. I'll get it off the bench. Now I need to try and just rearrange this. Yeah, not meant to be like that, eh? After the work, it's been in Toyota all day. Sounds a bit quieter, eh? New water pump down there. I'll show you the old one shortly. Shut this down. The offending part, the water pump. This is the old one, obviously. Had the thermostat replaced as well. I'm going to pull that and we'll have a look. Pull out the thermostat and we'll have a look at that as well. But have a listen to the bearing. Let's put it between my knees. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier, but when we were down at Marla, I felt a little bit of lateral movement in the pulley. And there is a little bit, but that's certainly noisier than it should be. 76 degree thermostat. It's actually in pretty good nick, but you might see there's a little bit of rust around this top surface here. But you know, December 2014 truck. It's done 270,000 k's, just a little bit over now, so that's not in bad condition really. I'll tell you the price as well if you want. It's just over $1,000 for that. 4 hours labour, I think. Parts 346.43. Thermostat, pump assembly, water, which was 241.58. Some coolant 37.73. Gasket 239. There's their labour. Must be on the first page. It was 4 hours labour, and he said he didn't charge me for the diagnosis, 0.7 of an hour. So the hourly rate must be, I don't know, a shade under, more. It's probably about $170 an hour, because the total labour was 728.50 ex GST. If I had it, well, I dropped it off there this morning at 8 o'clock. They rang me up at about 10:30, said it was the water pump. I already knew that, so it took them 2 hours to, I sort of knew that. It took them 2 hours to have a look at it, and finished the job about 5:15. Anyhow, Tips and tricks for players of the VDJ 79 or those with this type engine, the 4.5 litre V8. Little rumbling noises, pay attention to them. The first one I heard was the idler pulley in there. They replaced that. Water pump obviously wasn't on its way out then. Just thought I'd share some stats with you on fuel consumption. Yeah, the first leg that I did the fuel consumption analysis on was from home all the way out to Thurgamindra on the way out to Cameron's Corner. Total fuel that we took on board was 219.54 litres. Total mileage was 1,205.36 kilometres. Worked out to be about 5.49 kilometres a litre, or 18.22 litres for every 100 k's. I was towing the caravan on some narrow roads, probably not the best sealed roads. On the second part of our leg, where we drove from Adelaide via Woomera up to where we are now, Alice Springs, we travelled 1,542.58 kilometres and consumed 286.72 litres, giving us a consumption rate of 5.38 kilometres per litre, or 18.587 litres per 100 kilometres, which is pretty similar to what we did earlier in the 18.22. That's towing the caravan that I'm in at the moment as well, so it's pretty good consumption.